What up, y'all? It's DottaChat. And we out in nature right now. Got the beautiful scene behind us. Tapping in on my better channel.
Oh, welcome to the Racecast. It's the first ever episode of the Racecast. It's gonna be a podcast type of thing. I'm gonna post reaction videos, and the content is gonna be everywhere. It's no specific topic I want to work on, but my main goal is to just push self-development, self-growth. So today I want to talk about growth and distractions. So what's your take on distractions in life? Like, how do you battle and how do you attack your distractions?
So right now, I feel like, as we had conversations off camera today,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
I'm a tease. I can't not tease. Yeah.
It wasn't even that. It was but no, we talked about distractions today in terms of, like, social media, females. Right now, I'm currently battling lusting after females, and
Me too.
a little bit of alcoholism, and just our current generation battles, that our parents battled and our families go through. So right now, I'm kind of, to combat that, I'm finding that spending some time in silence to get that clarity back, get your mind clear, is beneficial, because it's in that silence where you start to get those ideas and your focus starts going back towards your goals and things you need to work on. So I just discovered that today, like as we recording this video, when I walked at the beach earlier. So
Oh yeah. So
how about you?
how about me?
Yeah, like what
Oh, thanks for asking.
what do you feel about distractions?
I feel like, honestly, distractions are one of the hardest things that I deal with, because it could stem from lust, it could stem from addiction, it could stem from stagnation, it could stem to every thing that I don't want to do.
Right.
My attack on distraction and my combat to being distracted is I just try my best to be uncomfortable. I try my best to just make life hard as I can possibly make life, because I got this saying I tell myself: the harder my life is now, the easier it'll be down the line. So that's basically.
So what are you doing? Like, what's the hard stuff you're doing? Are you on the cold shower?
Yeah, so yesterday I just took my first hot shower this month. Not that I don't take showers. Not that I don't take showers, but I told myself, I'm not gonna take any hot showers. So I just been taking only cold showers. So I took my first hot shower, and it was not rewarding, because I got so used to cold showers. And basically what that's showing me is I gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. And then I'm gonna be able to win the distraction. So when the distractions come, it's easier to just be uncomfortable and not fall into that distraction. But so you said you struggle with lust. For somebody that's out there watching this video and they may be struggling with lust, what advice could you give them from your journey and how you've been able to overcome it? Because it's an ongoing battle. We never gonna beat it, but how have you overcome it? Yeah.
So the devil is always gonna try to use his same tactic on you.
Same thing.
So it's more about, well, to begin with, I should say, I started setting time limits on my social medias.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give myself maybe an hour on TikTok, an hour on Instagram, or whatever I'm using at the time.
Yeah.
So it started with just, the limits, and then also combating it now, I would say, which is easier said than done, but it's if you see it, just get off.
True.
But I found, me personally, when I'm lusting and all this stuff, besides, women that are from the past or I may entertain at the time, a lot of it comes from social media. And it's almost because it's opening that door to so much of this content, even certain YouTube creators we might watch.
Right.
It's back
like
to
they
saying our
pushing it
generation,
out.
it's an agenda to be, lust is just so normalized, along with, I said, alcohol and some of the things I struggle with.
Definitely.
So yeah, I would just say, Well, my brother here taught me today that, you know, as far as running from it may not always be the best options, because sometimes you got to face it head on.
Facts.
So you want to let them know, like, what you discovered about facing things head on.
Yeah, so pretty much, like he said, is women from the past, social media, outside influence, just this generation, and like just in general.
Right.
I feel like I was put in a position to where I failed, but I had to fall into immorality and temptation, into sin, into things that I did not want to do. But I got up. I got up and I learned from that lesson. So when the opportunity came again, I ran into it face first. And I was like, how can I beat this devil? How can I win? Because it's like when you in school and you getting bullied.
Right.
Until you stand up for yourself, you're going to keep getting bullied. So it got to a point where I was tired of getting bullied. I was tired of having sex. I was tired of falling. So an opportunity came to me to fall again.
But he didn't fall.
I didn't fall because I understood what was going on. I understood that I was being bullied again. And I stood up for myself and I said, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do that. And after that happened, resist the devil and he will flee from you. But that's pretty much what I told my brother earlier about just running into it instead of running from it, because it's like a bully situation. And I know we get tired of being bullied because the devil is strong and he is powerful, but he's not stronger than Jesus. I heard it saying for every demon is 2 angels. So we just got to call on the Lord in times of, you know, like when you getting bullied, and when you always got to call your big brother when you get bullied, you know. So
and then avoiding it, to add to that point, and just avoiding it at all costs, like
definitely
running head on. Also, because I came into this like revelation today when we linked up earlier, you know, separately but together at the same time, that I wasn't going to hit females up first. Sometimes in the past where I fell into temptation was when I told myself I'm not having sex, but I was still, you know, linked with a female. And wound up falling
put
short.
yourself in that bag. Yeah.
Like opening them doors. So
Facts.
just right now,
run from it.
Yeah.
But if it catch up,
fighting.
So yeah, that's our approach on, you know, like just
Distract.
females. And yeah, I guess you could say distractions, because it's just one of those things where it's like you gon' run into it. It's like,
and sorry to cut you off.
No,
brother,
you good.
But I want to let y'all know that's watching this right now, we're speaking about this in the battle. Like, we still just like you.
We in the ring still.
We in the ring right now, like currently fighting. Like, we done both fell short, you know, maybe a week and a half ago. So it's like
we recently fell short.
Everything is new, and we want to be on this path of righteousness, and we want to bring y'all the real, and you know, the authenticity behind it is to say, like, I'm in the battle with you right now.
Right.
Because I currently am. I'm a human. We're going to sin. We're going to fall short.
We're going to fall short. And you want to tell them about what you was talking about earlier?
What?
Before the interview, when we were talking about just trying to be perfect. You want to let them know about just that aspect of things, because as a Christian or as somebody who wants to follow Christ, they got this stigma that follows them, that they have to be perfect. They have to be like Christ. And it's not, I'm not saying you don't have to be like Christ, but what would you say to those people who are trying to be perfect like us and that end up falling, and when they fall, they just
like
crumble down?
Everybody is like, oh yeah, this person said he was a Christian.
Yeah.
He said he was this and he fell short.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually, because I know that this is one of those things where you have to be in the fight to understand. Because I was one of those people where I was self-righteous, you know what I mean? I was thinking like I could still do this and have a great relationship with God.
Right.
I don't really feel anything until you search for him and you start to feel conviction. And once you start to feel conviction and you continue to search, you realize that this is a constant battle.
Right. It's not
So
something
it's
that's
not
gonna go
something
away.
that's just gonna go away.
Right.
And then that took a lot off of me, because I was so like, okay, how can I be sinless. You know what I mean? Like without sin, and it's just not possible. So I don't mean to say I don't know in terms of I don't know in general, but I'm saying to tell someone that, you know, is new to this, I would just say keep fighting. Like even when you fall, keep fighting.
Okay. Yeah, that's some great words.